we came up around the same time with anime and manga, so we know what the scene is like. We know about the series that kind of pushed anime to being as popular as it is. What differences can you see aside from what you've already mentioned from like 2005, 2006 when all those iconic series came out till today where like you can go grocery shopping and you see someone wearing like Mangekyo Sharingan contacts and you don't blink an eye.
Um, so I really think there's two parts to this. So I think the biggest change is that they moved away from these long running anime to doing it seasonal. So like something like a My Hero Academia, for example, you watch season one, two, and it's all high quality. It's all story content. It's all like it's well animated. The Sakuga is there. Like it's all really, really good, and it's digestible. Where before, if you wanted to get into Naruto, you had to go through like 100 episodes of filler. And then some episodes, it was like filler within the episode because you were trying to just drag it out to not catch up with the manga, and so that one is made I think the quality of the anime now much higher just on the production side. And two, like stuff like Dragon Ball, like Bleach, Naruto you know, kind of already laid the groundwork for that to happen. So like all those kids that got like really into it back in the day, well, they're our age now, now that, I'm 26, you've got more disposable income and you still like the same stuff you did. Like, so it's like, I think it's similar to the way like rock music was seen, back, in like my parents' generation in like the 80s, where like, oh, you're into like heavy metal, like Ozzy Osbourne, and that was seen as like, oh my God. But now it's like, oh, that's the classic stuff because as you grow up, you still like the same stuff you used to like, and now that you're the adult, it's like that's mainstream.
That's right. That is right. And I like to see it. Like there's some things I don't like about the modern day popularity of anime, and I feel like that comes more so from like the fans and not as much as the series. But I also do feel like there is a little bit too much anime. Like the fact that there's no filler is great, but the fact that everything gets an anime and the fact that some animes like you can tell are made for the sole purpose of just generating money, that to me is like I don't mean to be a gatekeeper, but I do feel kind of like resentment towards that. How do you how do you feel towards the modern day fan movement for anime? Like I'm talking about new fans who've kind of come into it and they didn't grow up with it like how we did.
One like part of me is like really happy because it's like, oh wow, it's all the stuff that I got made fun of in middle school for is now cool. But part of me, especially like when I go on Reddit and see these discussions that happen, it's you lose a lot of the you lose a lot of like the not true fandom, but like the people who look deeper. And so it's like everything is either the best or the worst. Like the current season of Attack on Titan, for example, or like even in the manga, everything is either like, oh, it's either amazing or it's Game of Thrones season 8. There's no nuance because I think as things get more popular, the amount of hot takes have, kind of shoot up. You know, People really just kind of start memeing around and they don't actually like listen to like what the series is trying to do or try to say. And everything is about like, what does the meme say about this? Well, if everybody's hating on it because of X, Y reason, well, I'm going to hate on it too, even if I'm not look any deeper than that. And it kind of makes me sad that you lose a lot of like just enjoying it and everything is just being picked apart by thousands of people on Reddit.